I'm going to talk a little bit about comparing price-wise a mixed group tour and then our private tour. My name's Todd. I'm the owner of Todd's Amazing Tours, and I'm going to kind of walk you through the numbers when it comes to comparing what we offer number-wise, dollar-wise, to the mixed group tours. First, there's one tour company, and there are multiple tour companies in Arizona, but there's one tour company that's kind of above the rest of them. I'm not going to mention them here, but if you do a quick Google or internet search, they'll pop up most likely. They're kind of the king, and if there are other mixed group tours out there, they're emulating this company. And a lot of that comes down to price too. They charge currently charge $180 per seat. Then you add tip on there. For simple math, I'm going to say $200 a seat. So for you to purchase, and by the way, I'm standing outside our beautiful Airstream Interstate. If you want this seat, it's going to cost you $200. If there's just one of you, $200. Do we have a $200 option? No, we don't. Honestly, not even close. So if there's just one of you, if you can't rope a bunch of people from your family or your group or your convention to take a private tour with us to get above that 1-2 person hurdle, then this $200 seat is definitely a great bargain. And excuse the wind, it's a little bit windy out here. So that would be a perfect option for you. You're going to be able to see the Grand Canyon. They're going to get you up there. You're going to be able to spend about 3 hours looking around, exploring, taking photos, and then they're going to get you home safely. It is a very reputable company. I have nothing bad to say about the company that I'm referencing in this video, but not by name. That would be unfair. Now, 2 people. You and your spouse, you and your significant other, you want to get to the Grand Canyon. You're like, oh, I don't know, mixed tour or private tour. That's still going to be a less expensive option. 2 of these, $400. Again, that is less expensive than our entry-level sedan, which is our least expensive option. However, if there's 2 or 3 of you in your group, the sedan will hold 4, and you do 3 across the back seat. All of our sedans are high-end premium sedans, so they have plenty of leg room, plenty of roof height. So you're going to be comfortable, but I don't really recommend it on a long day like this to go 3 across the back of a sedan. We've done it. But if you go 3, now you're looking 3 times 2 or $200, so $600. Now you're really comparable. Even couples, and believe it or not, this year is really the first full year that we've offered the sedan option, and when it books all the time. 4 or 5 times a week it's going to the canyon. Because couples know that they want to maximize their day. They don't want to, screw around in the morning. Remember, we are just here for you to take you to the canyon. If you're in a mixed group tour, they want to fill this $200 seat. So they're going to stop at this resort, put 4 people in the van. They're going to stop at another resort, put another 4 people hopefully in the van. You may make up to 5 stops before you even start on your tour because they want to load up those seats, so they want to make their money. You are just purchasing the vehicle for the day, regardless of how many people are in it. So 3 people, 3 times again, 200, you're looking at $600. That's very comparable to our sedan. If you put a 4th person in the sedan, it actually comes out to be a little bit more affordable if you don't factor in the tip. So really kind of right there in our wheelhouse. Now, groups of 4, 5, 6, you have a bunch of different options with us. You could get into our SUV. They're all premium SUVs, Escalades, Denali's. I mean, what you would expect in a premium car. You're going to have plenty of room, plenty of space to kind of stretch out on the long day. Again, if you're in a mixed group, you're going to be paying $200 per seat. So let's say 200 times 6. Our maximum capacity for our SUV is 6 passengers. That's $1,200. Our SUV is actually less expensive than that. So you're actually saving money there. Now, if you get into the van will hold 8. Our Transit, again, just an awesome vehicle. Everybody loves it. Super wide, comfy seats, the whole 9 yards. But you're looking at 8 times 6, you're $1,600, and our Transit van is significantly less than that. So you can see how this is working. The more people in your group, we actually become less expensive than the typical group tour, mixed group tour. Don't forget, that you are going to spend that hour picking people up, and you're going to spend another hour on the back end of your tour. Hopefully the first stop, you're not waiting around for 5 stops before you can get back to your hotel or your resort or your house, but you're waiting. We pick you up, we drop you off, that's it. So we can capture that 2 hours and we can see a lot more. Then I'm talking about that, Sedona, Arizona, Red Rock Country, beautiful. We still stop there because we're capturing that 2 hours. The mixed group tours, just because they are kind of wasting that hour in the morning, they can't legally do that anymore. That's a nice bird. They can't legally do that anymore. So we have a little bit of an advantage there as well. With us, of course, no rigid itinerary. So if you want to stop here, stay longer here, add this, subtract that, it's entirely up to you. That's why our Sedan is always booking out with 2 people, only 2 people, even though it is a little bit more expensive, because our guests know they're going to get more out of that day. They're going to see more, and they may not make it back to the Grand Canyon ever. So they're really trying to maximize their time, and really just because the way we're set up, we allow you to do that. The Airstream Interstate, and this is the comparison I really love to do. I love this vehicle. It has a bathroom, a kitchenette, great for families, great for people that don't want to be without a bathroom or don't want to use a public restroom. 8 seats, so again, using the comparison for the local mixed group, that's 8 times 2, 200, that's $1,600. The Airstream is less expensive than that. So it's a really phenomenal deal, and you're not going to get, really any of our vehicles are going to be more premium than what you're going to get on one of the other mixed group tours, because they're using more of a shuttle vehicle. I've purchased, and I've kept it this way, all of our vehicles from the Sedan all the way up to our 14-passenger Sprinter van, all premium. You're not going to find anything more comfortable. If they offered an option, I got it on the vehicle. So again, the Airstream Interstate is a super premium. It's kind of a dream RV for those looking for RVs, and you can rent it for the day. And of course, our awesome guides. There you go. I hope that explained a little bit how the price structure works. Speaking of our 14-passenger Sprinter van, again, math on that, that's $2,800 if you figure 14 seats at $200 a seat, $2,800. And we're significantly less expensive than that. So that's something to think about. All right, well, if you do have questions, of course, you can always give me a ring. I love email because I can answer that while I'm on the road or I'm dealing with a bunch of different stuff, so feel free to send me an email. You can even text message the number on the website, and I'll get that personally. So there's a lot of ways to kind of reaching out to me to ask questions if you have any. And until the next video, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.